So, as we heard a couple of days ago, our brother LeBron James is finally a billionaire. Not a millionaire, a billionaire. At a very young age, still at a young age in my eyes, at 37, before the age of 40, you are a billionaire and still playing in the NBA, which is very inspiring and motivating, not only to the black community, but for black males, especially the younger generation. Yes, he is an athlete, and I know sometimes, people feel like that you have to either be an athlete or a rapper to be rich, but no matter what you're doing, you could be doing YouTube like myself, but also have other revenues that you're doing to bring in that financial wealth. You can be in real estate. I know people that are realtors. I know people that are in IT. The new hell, technology is the future. People are in the medical industry, people that are in law. No matter what you are doing, as long as you are passionate on what you're doing, you love what you're doing, it's bringing in that money. I mean, yeah, it's not always about money, but hell, who don't want to live a certain damn lifestyle? Who don't want to be comfortable, especially, what's going on to this day? Hell, you need money to survive. Another thing that I love the most is that he kept it in house. I know a lot of people may not think of it like that, but and there's nothing wrong with interracial dating, but one thing I like is that he has a beautiful black wife like Savannah, beautiful black children, and he showed, especially in my eyes, not only is he a billionaire, he did it with a black family. We tend to have this thing where you have to, when you're a successful black man, you got to have a white wife. And it's nothing wrong with that, but an actual beautiful black family that he has, that's very, very inspiring. And I'm not saying that with all that entail, look who he is now. He has the word billionaire tied to his name, that he can pass on to his children, which is another goal in life, is to always have generational wealth for your children, grandchildren, and so on and so on, right? Also, surround yourself with people who want to be just as fortunate as you. That doesn't necessarily mean that if you are a NBA player, that whoever you tie yourself with, they have to be an NBA player. But if you want to be with someone who's trying to be as prosperous as you, be around people that are like a Maverick, like Maverick Carter, who is one of his best friends from high school, Rich Paul, who he's tied with. People who are now, they're successful and they make you successful. Your success is their success. And it's nothing wrong with people. I'm not saying that you ain't shit if you have a job and you make a $15 an hour. However, if you want to be successful in life, sitting here being okay with just being okay is not going to get you there. Sometimes, well, most times you have to take risks, on yourself to reach that ultimate goal. Not necessarily that mean that you're going to be a billionaire. That's like a small percentage of black people that's a billionaire, okay? Not saying that, you got to be a millionaire, okay? So that's another just a small percentage of black people that are millionaires. Not saying it's impossible. However, be in the space at the end, you are comfortable, you are successful in life. That's the ultimate goal, is to reach that goal. Whether you want to be a billionaire, whether you want to be an entrepreneur, whatever you got going on, you reach that goal. Because how can I be around people that are okay with being okay, but I have the mindset, I have the drive to do more than that, to be more than that, okay? Be around people that know more than you. That's okay, because you never know. Hell, I know for a fact I don't know everything, because I'm not a big athlete fan, especially when it comes to basketball, but we all know that he didn't get it on his own. Just being a basketball player, and just, him being a basketball player made him rich, but for him to be wealthy, he had like-minded people to put him in certain positions, to put him on game, to say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, to help not only themselves out, but to help him out. And that networking with good people that can possibly be, lifelong friends, is also a great thing to have. You want to have people that are an asset in your life and not a liability. A lot of people in your life may be a liability that you need to cut off. People that are always having a handout and never asking for game, never want to be, they want to be told instead of being taught. And for me, especially when it comes to relationships, and I talk about relationships a lot, one thing that kind of grinds my gears is when you're dating someone, especially a woman to a man, you're dating a man and he looking at you like, well, why you ain't doing this or why you ain't doing that? But it's like, sir, maybe I don't know. Maybe I want you to, show me and put me in position to be in a certain lane, the same lane as you. It's one thing you being successful and you telling me how you got it, but if you're not telling me or showing me how to do it, then do you really give a damn about me? And with that being said, I have a friend that I once talked to before, back in the day. We may not have worked out, but I talked to him last night to be in certain spaces that could benefit me long term. And those are the type of people that I like to associate with, not people that just all about them. Like they're great with them being successful, but when it comes to you, it's like, they want you to kind of hang on their coattails. And also with that being said, if you have somebody that's, motivating you, show interest in what they're doing. You never know. Y'all could kind of benefit off each other. You do one thing, they do the next. It all works out. Everybody wins. Yes, I may not know him personally, but I am very ecstatic for LeBron James, his family, his team, to put him in position to where he is now. That's very, very motivating to myself and other Black people. I've seen Black people on my timeline posting him over and over again, especially a couple of days ago when the news had dropped. It just shows that no matter what, for you not to be successful, it's your own fault. For you not to want to push yourself and surround yourself around people that are successful, that you're trying the same place that you're trying to be at, it's your own fault. So if you're around people that ain't really talking about nothing, you should already know, clean house. So with that being said, keep pushing, keep striving. I'm going to take my own advice. But I'm going to go ahead and end it right there. Y'all already know how I do. Hit those likes, hit those comments, hit those subscribe buttons, hit those shares and those socials. And until next time with another video. Bye-bye.